Hello everyone! In today's video, I will be showing you how to create this beautiful dog's nose impression pendant, from wax carving all the way to casting. Plus stick around till the end for a giveaway. Hi, good morning everyone. I thought I'll introduce myself to those who do not know me, which is probably all of you because this is my first YouTube video if you can't already tell. My name is Ramona and I have been a jeweler and silversmith for the past 10 years. So on this channel, I will be sharing videos that are not only jewelry related but also DIY and everything creative. I'll try and mix it up a bit. There are a few techniques in jewelry making that I haven't tried, so I will be learning and growing and making mistakes. So if this is something you will be interested in, you can subscribe to my channel. So I hope you enjoy the video or will enjoy the video based on where the segment is placed. If not, I will see you in my next video. Bye. So I placed an order online for a Prometheus clean, even though I was told by a different supplier that this clean wouldn't be suitable for burning out wax. But I went ahead and purchased it anyway because the specifications online were very similar, if not the same, to a burnout clean. I think this is the most excited I have been about a tool. I think this hopefully will solve most of my casting problems. So I first start by creating the pendant or the ring in wax. I won't get into much detail on how I do this, but you can carve your ring or your pendant any way you like. If you like an in-depth video on how I carve the wax, please leave a comment below and I will be happy to make a video on the different techniques of wax carving. So I have roughly just trimmed the edges to try and get it to be a circle. I will still file this and make it really smooth, ready for casting. So that's how it turned out, and I pretty much like the look of that. So now I'm going to proceed to the next step, which is preparing the flask. I find that the process from wax carving until casting is a pretty lengthy one. But if you make a few designs and make a tree of few different designs and then put that into one flask and have a bit of a longer burnout schedule, then you would have made a few designs in one casting schedule, if that makes any sense. But I have done just one of the dog's nose impression pendant just so that it's easy to explain and for you to understand how this works. I've prepped two flasks here because I'm going to try and experiment with burning out one in the soldering pot, which I have done all this while and works great. And the other one I am going to put into my new Prometheus tin and see how that works. I'm taping this down because when you place this in the vacuum chamber, the investment tends to overflow with the pressure. So to avoid that from happening, I tape the tops of the flask. So here I have the vacuum system that I created myself. You can also invest in a kayak system, but this one works good for me and also cost me less than 3 times the price to create that. I am now mixing the investment with some water to get a fluid, even consistency, and then I'll carry on with preparing the flask. I have now mixed the investment powder with some water, and this is what it should look like. So now I'm going to vacuum this and then pour it into my flask. Tilt the flask and pour the investment, trying to make sure there are no bubbles formed. So as I said yesterday, I would use one of this, I would burn one of this out in the kiln and the other one in the soldering pot, like I've been doing all this while. So let's try putting one of these in this kiln and trying this burner schedule that I just wrote down and seeing how it works. So I've gone ahead and removed the tape that we used, and I'm just going to try and open this now very carefully. There you go. As you can see, normally this doesn't really, it stays in there, but somehow it's come out, which is fine. And as you can see, there's the wax in there. So we're gonna try burning out that wax. You need to make sure that there is no extra investment on the bottom, and also please be careful of your fingers because an X-Acto knife can be really sharp. The reason I placed it like this is because I don't want it to be completely flushed against the bottom, because then the wax doesn't have a place to go. If it's placed like this, then the wax will evaporate and it would escape through this little vent there. It took me a while to figure out how to preset the program for this kiln, but I will link a video below that explains the entire process. I will now let the kiln cool to around 400 to 500 degrees. This flask right here is from the soldering pot, which I will now cast. I start by melting off the silver to around 900 degrees Celsius. You will know it's 900 degrees Celsius when the silver forms into one puddle, and then it's time to pour. This flask is from the kiln, and the next one is from the soldering pot. This right here is the glass from the soldering pot. As you can tell, the casting is a bit darker than the one from the kiln. Now, if I compare the two side by side, you can see that the one from the kiln, which is on the right hand side, is a lot lighter and requires less cleanup as compared to the one in the soldering pot. So it's the next day, and today I am going to finish off this dog nose impression pendant that I casted yesterday, and I'm also going to rose gold plate it. So I put the pendant into the polishing mortar, and that's what it looks like. It's not focusing, but I will take a nice video in a bit. So here is the finished product. I'm not sure if the camera captures the details well, but it is very detailed and I love the way it has turned out. And that's it in rose gold plated. Here are some of the designs I've created using the same technique. As promised at the beginning of the video, I'm hosting a giveaway. If you would like to win an impression kit to capture your own unique design and have me transform it into a custom sterling silver piece, be sure to follow the entry instructions listed in the description below. I hope you enjoyed the video and stay tuned for more exciting content on my channel. Bye!